So the thing with the regulatory standards bill is that it's incredibly anti-democratic. Now, let me explain. So the main point of like what this bill does is that the Ministry of Regulation will be given more decision-making power on whether or not a bill is good enough, which is just like giving one person their own personal standards of whether or not a bill's good enough, which in itself isn't good enough. The best way I can describe this bill, besides anti-democratic, is arbitrary. Now, what does arbitrary mean? Arbitrary just simply means made up. And that's like, it's not inherently a bad thing that's arbitrary. Like, pretty much every law is effectively arbitrary. And an example of arbitrary is the alphabet. It's kind of a made up sequence. It doesn't really matter what the sequence is as long as we sort of agree upon it. The issue I have here is like with the sort of arbitrary nature of this bill is that it allows one person to come up with a standard rather than the democratic method of letting the people come up with the standard. That's the crux of the issue. What makes democracy so great is that it allows everyone to have their say, to make a decision, and that we have a process of a bunch of people to make decisions. And yes, it takes time, but like it taking time is what allows us to have those increased standards. I can kind of see that this bill is trying to solve a problem of maybe like people get quite upset with what the government does with stuff. But I think the best way to solve the issue of Kiwis getting upset at the government is to teach them how to get engaged with the democratic system. Tell them that they can directly communicate with MP. Teach them how to engage with the frickin' Parliament live streams. There's literally a whole ass channel on TV where you can listen to what Parliament is saying. Teach people that like you can just go up to a bill that's coming out and just have your say, like with this. Put in a submission and stuff. Right? Simple things. Just teach people how to engage with democracy.